Okay, so today I have this very old Motorola smartphone. This was my wife's old phone. She had it before we were married, and we've almost been married for 10 years. So this is at least 10 years old. So I'm gonna take it open and see what we find. Okay, this is actually much more simple than I was expecting. So first off, it was kind of interesting. There were a lot of screws in here, and I know that's something you don't really see on new phones these days. They all snap together. There's adhesive things because of the weight and the size, but again, this is such an old phone that it's built actually looks a lot more like a laptop than it does a cell phone on the inside. So we've got the screen and some sort of driver board. Usually when you see these metal enclosed circuits, a lot of times they're RF related or like radio. Sometimes that's like heatsink that you see. So I think this is some sort of shielding, although I don't know why this would be on a little board that's attached to the screen. And I can't think of exactly why that would be. Then on the back side of the phone, you can see there's the camera, which the lens is this kind of box right here, fits through that hole. And then I believe that's a speaker right here, and then some other little electronics. And then this is the main, I guess you'd call it motherboard. All these components are shielded, which I'm not really surprised by. There's a bunch of RF components that are highly sensitive to EMI and EMF. So there's Bluetooth in here, there's Wi-Fi, what's required for the cell, there's GPS. So all of this is built just onto this one board. As I was taking this apart, one thing I remembered is old phones used to have little LEDs to tell you, like if you had a text message, like this would light up a color here. There's like a little light pipe, so that would go on this side. So I believe that would connect to, that would get light from something on here, but there used to be all these kind of cool features on phones that would tell you, very analog, like a light, but I kind of miss that stuff. So if anyone cares to bring that back, I'd be interested in it. But yeah, overall this is a pretty cool board. It's cool that all this stuff is shielded. It's kind of cool to see the components sometimes. This doesn't really come off easily. But also very cool to see just how simple these old phones actually were. If you enjoyed it.